A major increase in childcare subsidy is expected to benefit more than 1 million households in Australia. Sheina Selim has this story.
A groundbreaking program by the government to aid families across the nation has been revealed. Over 1 million families will start receiving a much-needed daycare boost as of next month. With the help of this program, working families will have easier access to more affordable and high-quality childcare options. The project has several important parts. The government's priority is to expand the numbers of subsidized childcare facilities that are accessible nationwide. As a result, more kids will have the chance to enroll in childcare facilities that are supervised and subject to regulations, assuring their well-being and growth. The new measure requires the government to provide financial assistance to eligible families for affordable childcare services, aiming to make childcare more accessible for low-income families, improving household incomes, as well as their well-being. The standard of childcare services will also be given priority. For childcare providers, the government intends to make investments in training and professional development programs, ensuring that they uphold the highest standards of care and instruction. Children and parents will both benefit from this investment because it will provide the beneficiaries with a sense of security when it comes to the quality of care their children will receive. The Ministry of Education will oversee the critical implementation of the program by collaborating with stakeholders to streamline the application process and provide guidance. Reporting from New South Wales, this is Sheina Selim, SMNI News, Australia.
In the United Kingdom, a month-long police operation targeting those who are linked to growing cannabis were arrested. The successful operation involved 11,000 officers from all 43 police forces in England and Wales, as well as the National Crime Agency and Immigration Enforcement. Liviana Esguerra will give us more details.
More than 1,000 cannabis farms have been raided by the police across the UK, with plants worth £130 million seized and around 1,000 suspects arrested. This is after a month-long research and investigation by the police. Cannabis farms are found to be the cash cow for organised crime gangs who are also involved in other offences such as money laundering, Class A drug smuggling and violence. Throughout June, police located and searched large-scale cannabis groves to disrupt organised crime groups, or OCGs, and their illegal revenue streams. Steve Jupp, the National Police Chief's Council lead for serious and organised crime, explained that organised networks involved in cannabis production are also directly linked to other serious criminality, such as Class A drug importation, modern slavery, and wider violence and exploitation. He then further explained that the operation has successfully disrupted a significant amount of criminal activity and that the intelligence gathered will help inform future law enforcement across the country. Some of the data published showed that across the southeast, the following results were achieved. 58 warrants carried out, 11,941 cannabis plants seized, 43 arrests made, 25 charges, £15,990 seized. In Surrey, 6 warrants were executed and 8 arrests were made in relation to cannabis cultivation, and approximately 450 cannabis plants were seized. Nearly 200,000 cannabis plants with an estimated street value of between £115 to £130 million were seized, along with £636,000 in cash and 26 kilograms of cocaine. Of those arrested, more than 450 were later charged. National results from Operation Mile included 1,013 warrants and searches, 182,422 plants seized, worth an estimated £115 to £130 million, 967 arrested for offences including cannabis cultivation, money laundering and weapon offences, 20 firearms seized, £636,000 in cash seized, 26 kilograms of cocaine seized, with a potential street value of £1 million. All 43 police forces across England and Wales, working with regional organised crimes units, ROCUs and partner agencies, dedicated resources forces to target the criminal networks involved in cannabis production and other serious criminality. On the other hand, cannabis factories are also considered a local threat. The buildings can cause unlawful obstruction of electricity, fumes, water damage, and a risk to fire. Moreover, the UK police asked the British public for cooperation and that anyone with information about a potential cannabis factory or drug dealing can contact the local force online or via 101. The links between serious crime and those involved in cannabis cultivation are clear, with the drugs trade fueling gang violence as groups compete for territory and look to hunt out their opposition. Reporting from London, this has been Laviana Esguerra, SMNI News, United Kingdom.